What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are on Star Wars The Old Republic today. New to the channel, not new game. This is probably, I don't know, I lost track. have tried recording so many videos of this. I created a level 1 on this server here. Got him to level 10. I had 3 videos for you guys. I did a new character here, which is what we're going to try today. It kicked me from the server, had to delete him and start all over again. So, hopefully that doesn't happen again. When we log in here, you guys can see that I do have 3 of the same class, and then I have 1 Jedi that is a different class. So, what I want to point out first, big shout out to Gaming with Mozart II. He's the one that kind of got me back into Star Wars by not even really playing a Star Wars game. He's actually playing Fortnite, but currently, because of the whole May the 4th thing, it does have a Star Wars track in there. He's trying to get a Darth Maul skin right now, which is actually one of my favorite characters of the Star Wars franchise. Really upset with the way he died. But anyway, shout out to him. I will link his info down in the description and put it in the comment section as well. Definitely check him out, guys. He is here on YouTube as well. Show him the same love that you guys are showing me, if you would not mind. So, we're going to go with Starforge. We're going to create a 5th character in here. And I do want to point out that this game is currently free to play, free to download. You don't have to purchase it at all. You can purchase it. If you purchase it, you won't be purchasing the game. The game is still free. But if you purchase it, you'll basically be doing a subscription, a monthly subscription. So, what I would like to point out first is my status here. It says preferred status. What that means is that I have purchased something in the past, whether it was cartel coins or as a subscriber in the past. And actually, I was a subscriber. This class here is actually a subscriber, or not the class, the race here is actually, you can only get with being subscribed. But we are going to make a new one today, and it's going to be a free one, so we're not going to be able to pick this. But this is also our Jedi level 18, and you'll see here why I like the Sith here in a second. You can see this is level 18. It is a Shadow, which is the same as the Sith Assassin, but it's a Jedi Shadow. It looks not impressive to me. Take a look at our level 14 Assassin. Come on, guys. Come on. Tell me that already doesn't look better. And he's a lower level. Our 26 Assassin, you know, he's a little lighter in the face there and everything. And then this is the one that I played the most, which is also an Assassin. This is the level 42 that this is the highest level I've ever been in the game. So this is my level 42. So with the level 42, I want to point something out here. You guys can see all the dark around his face. And you can see the dark veins and everything all over it. This is actually corruption. What that means is I have made bad choices with this character, and you do end up getting this dark color around your eyes. Not the red is natural color, but you get the dark right here. And then all of the dark veins and everything. It just shows like how evil, quote unquote, your character is. But we're going to create a level 1 today. And we're just going to continue with that. So let's go ahead and click on our level 1 character here, create character. You can pick male or female. We're going to go with Sith, obviously, and we are still going to do another assassin here. I want to point out 2 things real quick. So the bounty hunter and the Imperial agent, they all have the same class here. Same thing with the Sith warrior and the Sith inquisitor, they all have the same class here. If you don't believe me, we can take a look here. You have sniper, the operative, the mercenary, the power tech, the gunslinger, the scoundrel, and I'm actually going too fast. Let me start that over. I'm sorry. So we have the Imperial agent, we have the sniper. I'll pause just for a second so you guys can read this stuff over here because it is different per character. So that's the sniper, that is the operative, the mercenary, and the power tech. And I want to point out another thing while we're doing this. Pay attention to these symbols over here on the right side. The shield is obviously a tanky class. These are DPS, and then we have the gunslinger, we have the scoundrel. This one here, the symbol here, is a healing class. We have the commando, and we have the vanguard. And then, like I said, the bounty hunter has the exact same thing. It's not in the same order. As you can see, the sniper for the Imperial agent is the first one. For the bounty hunter, it is the third one. I don't know if that makes a difference, but that might be something you guys want to look into or whatever. But here is the bounty hunter. I don't know if the stories are different, so let's see here. Mercenary, heal, DPS, DPS, mercenary. And I apologize, I had to sneeze. So it looks like the stories are actually the same, and it looks like even the stuff here is the same. So that is bodyguard, arsenal, and innovative ordnance. And then bodyguard, arsenal, innovative ordnance. So it looks like it is exactly the same. I will still click through them in case there are some slight differences there that I'm not noticing, just so you guys can read the stuff over here. Like I said, pause if you need to. And then if you guys want to make a female character, you can actually do that down here. You can click on that. So we have our Sith warrior, which is the marauder, the juggernaut, the assassin, and the sorcerer. And then we also have our Sith warrior, which is, or sorry, Sith inquisitor, which is the one that I pick. We have our juggernaut, our marauder, sorcerer, and the assassin, which is the one that I normally pick. So we're going to go ahead and start with this one. As you can see, this class here, this is one I was talking about that was my Jedi. You do have to be a subscriber in order to pick it. And then obviously the rest of these I can't do anything with. So the free classes we have human. I think they're called Zabrak. I could be wrong about that. And then we have whatever these guys are. I think they're like cyborgs or something. I don't know. They all have some little type of thing there. If we click off, click back on, yeah, they all have some type of little mechanical stuff on them. But we are going to go with the one that looks like Darth Maul. We're going to pick our name, which is ChaosEclipse. Hopefully that name is not taken. Hopefully it lets me recreate that same character. We're going to go with the number 3 body type. I did make a number 1 before, and he was really tiny, so we're going to go with the number 3 just because I do want him a little beefy in this game. For the face, we are actually going to pick probably the number 12 here. I went through this a couple times, guys, so please bear with me. This is just blemishes for complexion. We're going to put that all the way down to 0. Eye color we're going to leave there, but there is also green, red, light green, some weird goldish color, and like a gray color, but we're going to go with the yellow there. Tattoos, these are his facial markings, especially for this class. This is one that has been giving me a little bit of trouble on which one I actually want. Oops, and I just changed the eye color. Did not want to do that. There we go. So we'll probably go with number 4 there. I'm not trying to look exactly like Darth Maul. I honestly don't know which one he even had, but we're going to go with the number 4. That one looks pretty decent. And we may actually change his face too. Let's finish the rest of him first. I don't like the horns that point down. Where I do like the horns here in the front, but I want a little bit more, and I know there's another one in here that I like, which is this one. So we're going to go with this one here for the horns. You can have the same set of horns with hair if you keep going to the left. They do have different hairstyles and different horns as well, but we're going to go with the one that we were just on, which is that one. Hair color, we don't have to worry about that, but I'm going to move it all the way to the left. Skin color, I do want him more a deeper red. Not bright, but deeper. There we go. So it's going to be this one here that I'm going to go with. That one there doesn't look bad, but it looks like a lot brighter, so we're going to go with this one here. And then let's just check the face again real quick. I might go with the number 1 there. No, I think I did right with the number 12. Yeah, let's go with the 12. There we go. So we got our name, we got our body type, male. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit play. And as you can see down there, well, it says if you reach level 10, you can actually get a speeder. You can get a license from the trainer. So this is going to be really loud. And I'm probably going to get a copyright strike for this, but we'll find out. So it is going to have a little prologue here with your character, with the number you pick and everything like that. They are similar, but it is going to different per character. So it says the Sith Inquisitor, the power of the dark side grows. The Sith Empire has won a major victory against the Galactic Republic and its Jedi Guardians, conquering and enslaving many new worlds. With a fragile peace in place, the Empire sends its slaves to the ancient Sith stronghold of Korban, whatever. Hoping to unearth relics of vast power that galaxy. Why does it say hoping to unearth relics of vast power that can be used to dominate the galaxy. One slave powerful with the Force has been released from their servitude and forced to master the dark arts of the Sith or die trying. Of course, that is meaningless. Alright, and just as a record, so this is what I was talking about before about speeder, but as a, just for the record, the server I'm going into has been crashing a lot every time I try to create a new character, so hopefully that doesn't happen. If it does, I will just end the video abruptly and then I will come back where we left off, just in case that happens. Yeah, he felt my force, if you know what I mean.
The last one to arrive is finally here. I hope you don't think you're special. It would be a shame if freedom went to your head. Or if you somehow got the idea you didn't need to pass your trials to become Sith. Lord Zash has tasked me with sorting through you refuse to find one worthy of being her apprentice, and I intend to do just that.
So this is Overseer Harkin. He's going to be our guide on our trials and everything to becoming Sith, because we want to be such a Sith so bad, and Sith are usually cocky. They don't doubt themselves or anything like that. We're just gonna be very brutal, rude, and cocky in most of the choices we pick. I say most of them because I'm not gonna do it with all of them, but I'll explain why in the future.
Don't get all sentimental on us. We've only just met.
I won't. Now the rest of you gutter trash already know your trial. Get going while I bring our latecomer up to speed.
Watch your back, friend. And don't worry. It'll be all right. He can't kill us all.
Haha, we could take him.
I'll attack from the front. You attack from behind, and we'll see how he fares.
Yeah. Looks like you can handle yourself.
Chicken shit.
Now, slave, for your trial. There's a hermit named Spindrol who lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Spindrol's a lunatic, but Lord Zash sees him as some kind of prophet. Once you find him, he will test you.
Sure.
Fine. I will seek the insane hermit in the incredibly dangerous tomb and take his little test.
But there, you know your task. Spindrol lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Don't keep Spindrol waiting, slave.
Alright, and some things to get out of the way. When this pops up here, this is just all the new stuff that is going on right now. Looks like we do have login rewards. Let's go ahead and claim our first login reward. Looks like it's going to be this. Nope, that's probably at the end. So it looks like it's going to be this. We're going to do claim all. Yep, it's just going to be that right there. Okay, we're going to close that. We're going to minimize all of this by hitting this little icon up here. Oh, and it actually stayed. So normally, and I will go over this here in just a second, normally this is what your interface looks like. To get the extra bars and everything like I had there, you'll click on this little icon here. If you can see on the right side, it says Open Quick UI Customization menu. Click on that. The one that I picked, there are a lot of different ones in here. The one that I pick is Advanced. Search that yourselves. You guys can actually go through and pick which one you want. And then if you want to get this bigger as well, you can actually come up here, do Interface Editor, and you can increase the size of it here. So we're going to go with probably like a 1.25. We're going to do Save. We're going to hit Cancel to close it, and there we go. So everything's bigger. We have our extra bars, everything like that. Looks like it starts us out with 3 attacks here. This is a little bit different from World of Warcraft. Normally people get rid of the very first attack because it's their auto attack. This is our auto attack, but at the same time, if you get rid of it, when you right click, it will do whatever is in your one spot. So even if I switch these, it will do this one instead of this one. So leave that in there, guys. Just because it is technically a separate attack. And I apologize every time I pause. Usually it's me coughing or something, guys. I do think I'm coming down with something. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad, but you know, maybe I'll be able to catch it by taking medicine and stuff like that. You can see here this icon right above my name. This shows that I'm an assassin. You'll see other icons above other people, and it will tell you what they are once you actually get to know the different icons. The tutorial part of the game is this here. So you can see here it says new tutorial intros. It shows movement, mission, basic combat, world map. I'm not going to read all these, but I am going to click through them. This just tells you how to move and everything. So as you can see, there's those there. When I click this, it's 1 of 4. So there's going to be 4 different ones that are going to pop up here. So there's the second one. This is just explaining the missions. Story missions are going to be purple. Mission offer is going to be this icon here above a character's head. Mission explorations will be this with a little star thing next to it, and then repeatable missions going to look more like this one with the little arrows going around, kind of like it'll like a recycle thing. Let's see. Left clicking is just to attack. World map doesn't really show it at the moment, which we'll get to that. I mean, it's this big map here, but if you want, you can actually move this up over here by hitting the preference and then going to interface and then moving it up over here. But your missions actually pop up here too. So there's a lot of different stuff you can move around and everything. But take a look at it. Group missions are going to be the exact same, except they're going to be in blue. Mission objectives, like when you need to turn one in, they're actually going to be just filled in with something. So the yellow ones will be filled in with a little green thing. The purple will just be filled in with purple. Mission areas, if you highlight these, it'll show the mission area, which we'll go over that. And then exit with mission. That just means that, like, if I needed to go to this mission here, because the arrow is green, that means that I have a complete mission like this in this area. So if I go there, it will end up showing one of these in that area. If it's a yellow arrow, that just means I have a mission going that way. If it's a purple arrow, that means that it had, like this one here, that means that it is a mission, a story mission that I have to complete. So let's go ahead and close that, and that is all that. So like I said, it's going to be a lot of reading, guys, with the stuff. I will try to go through it, or I may just skip through them just real fast, and I'll tell you as we come across things. One of the things I want to point out real quick right now, this green barrier that is here in front of the door, this is always going to be green, at least for this door here, just because you're starting the game, you're going into a new area. So when you go into this new area, that the green means that you can go in there. If it's blue, it means that it is for someone else, but they're sharing it with you and you can go in there with them. If it's red, it means it's not for your class, but you can still share it with your group mates and stuff. And then this is the purple arrow that I was talking about. We'll go into here, shows this new area, and it'll probably pop up with more stuff here, more training stuff, maybe not. Here is a mailbox right here. We're going to open this up. We're going to look at the different mail. So these are different pets that you can have here. We're going to go ahead and take that, delete this, This one is a title, so we're going to go ahead and take the title, delete that. This one here is another pet, take that, delete it. This one, we're not going to pick this up because these are all different pilot suits, but once you have them in your inventory, you won't have a way to put them back or anything like that. So let's go back. Actually, I just went to the next thing. What is this? What is that? More fireworks, and then, okay, we can take this stuff. Delete that one. More fireworks, take it, delete. And another pet, take it, delete. So we're just going to leave the pilot ones in there for now. I'm not worried about anything else. Up here, one of the things that I wanted to point out too, preferences. I do have my volume set to 10. I had to add like 80 or 90 before because I thought it was okay, but that is one of the reasons why I'm also redoing this, because the game volume is extremely loud, even if it's not loud for you. During the recording it goes very loud, so be very careful with that. Controls, auto loot, right click, that is probably going to be turned off for you. I did turn it on for myself on a previous character, so it probably stayed on for me. And then I also turned way down the camera rotation speed, and then you can also change the distance of your character. Like if I wanted it here, hit apply, hit OK, and I can zoom all the way out to here. But that is, I mean, I know a lot of people like playing like that, which is why I'm pointing it out. For me, right here was fine. So we're going to go back there, hit apply. That might even be a little further than I had it, but that's okay. That's not bad for me. So let's run down here. Let's see, a couple creatures and stuff over there. I don't think we actually come back to this area very much, so we're actually going to explore it real quick. We don't have to. Oh, you know what? Maybe we do come back to this area. But we are going to explore it real quick because there is hidden stuff sort of in the game. What I mean by that is there are datacrons and stuff that you can get that will actually give you different stats and stuff. So let's go ahead and just kill a few of these things. And we did just level up off of killing one thing. Your experience bar is down at the bottom. It is this one here, the XP one, and then I don't know what this one is. Oh, that's our legacy bar. So that's not gonna matter. You guys don't have to worry about legacy. I can't do anything with it since I'm not a subscriber anymore, as far as I know. Either way, it doesn't affect my character unless I actually mess with it anyway. So when you see a beam of light like this, that is loot that you can get from the character. You do have to click on it. Normally when you click, it will pop up like, is it gonna do it like this? That was me holding shift and then right clicking. Normally when you do it, it's if you have it like I do to where it's loot all, you'll just right click on it and it'll automatically go in your inventory. So I'm just looking around for hidden items. You guys will see what I'm talking about eventually. We should come across one in the playthrough. I'm not seeing anything down there. And you don't have to kill any of these guys that I'm killing right now. Like I said, I'm just looking around in the area. Technically, we're supposed to be going in... Oh, God. We're supposed to be going in this little area right here. The aggro range in this game is extremely far. Now I say extremely far, it's not like, oh my god, that's ridiculous, but it can be farther than you're used to if you're used to playing things like World of Warcraft and things like that. What was that noise? Huh. Thought I heard something. Oh, I do hear something. I think it's on the inside. It's probably just a character fighting. We did have more tutorials pop up here. I'm not worried about those. It looks like it's pretty much a dead end over there. So let's go in here. And as you can see, we get XP every time we discover a new area. So coming down here, looks like we already have a mission right here. Let's go ahead and click on him.
Excuse me, Acolyte. Sergeant Corman, 5th Infantry Company, Korriban Regiment. Can I talk to you?
Hurry up.
Make it quick, Sergeant.
Of course. You're one of the slaves Harkin brought in on the last transport.
Don't you call
right?
me a slave.
Here to prove yourself to the bloodthirsty overseers?
Something like that.
Prove myself or die, apparently.
Well, here's your chance to not only show off for the overseers, but start building ties to the Imperial military as well. I'm here commanding a hard target mission to exterminate claw slugs in this tomb. They're horrific things. Mouths bigger than your head. I've lost 3 squads of good men fighting.
Saying I got a big
They
head.
come in packs. They'll swallow a man whole.
So what?
Death is merely the final failure of the weak.
Yes, sir. But the mission is in danger of failing. Sending more men isn't the answer. The damn claw slugs breed so fast there's no way to wipe them out conventionally. So we started targeting their egg chambers. They went insane. We managed to get explosives to all of the egg chambers, but the claw slugs were all over us before we could detonate them.
Why should I
I
care?
pretty much still don't care.
I know, but we can't do it without you. You have a tactical advantage my soldiers don't. The Force. That makes you worth a dozen normal men. Don't underestimate those claw slugs.
Just
sir.
send a dozen in there.
They're smarter than they look.
Alright, whatever. So evidently we got a mission from him. So this here is a Sith Warrior Trainer, and this is a Sith Warrior Inquisitor Trainer, or I'm sorry, Sith Warrior Trainer, Sith Inquisitor Trainer. You can't do anything with them just yet. I don't think you'll get anything from them until like level 10 or so. When you're gaining levels, if you get any new skills, it will automatically pop up down here. If you guys want to see if you have any new skills, you can click on, well, you don't even have to click on it. You just hover over this. It will show you a character sheet, inventory, abilities, combat proficiencies, your legacy, which I said you don't have to worry about, and then your login seasonal rewards. So if you go to abilities, it will just show you all the abilities that you already have. Most of the ones you have are already active. They're just passively active. You guys know what I mean. So I think there is some in here that we actually don't have equipped. So if we go to general, like this here, we have our sprint, which is always on, but we're still going to throw it down there. We have quick travel, which takes us to a discovered bind point to your choosing, not usable in combat. We'll throw this down over here. It's like a Hearthstone for all of my World of Warcraft players out there. Social ability inspires a target ally. I don't know what that means, but we'll throw this down here too, just because it is an active one. And then revive. Can we even do this one? Revives defeated friendly players. Sure, let's go ahead and throw this down here as well. Now it doesn't have a number next to it, so I don't know if we even have that one. Revive companion. We'll eventually use this one, so we're gonna throw this one over here. You know what? Companion stuff we'll put on this side. So players, companion. Alright, close that, and I will explain companions at a later point in time because we're not gonna have a companion for quite some time. If you take a look at your character sheet, you can see everything in here with your character. This is all the stuff that we unlocked. We're gonna unlock this one is a title, so we're gonna go ahead and learn that. These are colors that you can paint for your character later on, I think, or your ship or something. We're going to unlock those. This one is just going to be fireworks, so we're going to open this up. I think it's just fireworks. Yeah, more fireworks. This is your first companion, second companion, not companion. My apologies, these are pets. So those are the two right there that we just unlocked. I think when you do a third one, it will make the other ones go away. So there's the other one right there. And then to dismiss them, I have not figured it out just yet, but I do know, well, at least in the menu, I know if you hit backslash DISMISS, dismiss, hit enter, it does dismiss it that way. Let's see, and we have crate of claimed login rewards, so let's open that up, take all. We're going to put this down here. Looks like it uses increases mastery and power for 60 minutes, so 1 hour. But as you can tell, it does do more per level. So 1 through 9 only does 28 to 11, but if you're level 70, it would end up doing 228 to 94. So those do scale with you. This is a health thing here. That's a med pack. These are pointless. They're just fireworks, so don't do anything. And then these we will end up selling. You do have different things of inventory. So in your regular inventory, that's this. You have your mission stuff here, so you don't ever have to accidentally worry about selling it. You have currencies here. As you can see, I do have cartel coins. You do get those on a monthly basis when you are subscribed, so that's why I do have those. And then here you can see that you can deconstruct or destroy items. Not all items can be deconstructed, so some have to be destroyed. So if I wanted to deconstruct these, if I try to put them over here, if it automatically goes over here, that means it can't be deconstructed. I can only destroy it. So I'm probably better off just selling that. Destroying it is the same as just taking it out here and dropping it in the open. And then we do have materials here in this inventory, which we don't have any at the moment. And then collections and pack explorer. I think you have to actually pay for those. Yeah, I think you have to actually pay for this stuff. So we're not going to go over anything in there. But we are going to shoot off some fireworks. Ooh, look at the fireworks. And then we got this red one here that does our, oh, you can't see it. It does this symbol, the Imperial symbol. Okay, so mission. The mission he gave us looks like it is over here. You see that little symbol right there? It is tiny. If we scroll over it, shows this big circle. That means the objective is somewhere inside that circle. And then we also have a mission over here that we can do. So let's go to the right first. What is that guy over there trying to do? Is there a datacron up there or something, dude? What are you doing? Is there a datacron there? Huh? Is there a datacron here? No? I don't know what he's doing. So let's go this way. We're going to try to avoid all this stuff, guys. You don't have to fight them if you can get by them. So this is where we need to be. We just need to touch one of these little panels here. So these here, it's gonna, you see the little symbol next to his name there, that little silver symbol? If you look down here, it has a big silver thing next to it. There are 3 different types. You can come across a silver, a gold, and a platinum, which it probably talks about somewhere in here, right there. They're just different levels of characters that you can kill. Obviously, the higher level of the character, they are going to be harder for you to kill. They can drop really good loot. And I'm just kind of winging through everything here. These are collection items. I'm not really worried about any of that stuff. Outfitter design, we don't care about that. That's just switching out your equipment. What else we got in here? Looting. I already explained that to you guys. The blue arrow, I didn't say this part. So the blue icon there shows that there is loot. If it is a different color, that means that the quality of the item that was dropped is also better quality. So this is your normal quality. Green would be rare, because I think it's, this blue is common, green is rare, purple's epic, and then I don't know if there are legendary items in this game. If they do, it'd probably be orange. Actually, mission items are orange in this game, so I'm not sure what legendary would be. Inventory, we just went over that stuff. I'm not worried about that. Leveling your character. So this is what I was talking about. When you level your character, it'll show your level or the abilities in the ability bar, but they will automatically pop up down here in the next available slot. And then there are some that you do have to go to your trainer for. This is just vendors, which you can buy and sell stuff. Managing your inventory. You only have so many inventory spots is basically what it's telling you. You can buy more using the cartel coins, or you can actually use regular credits, which we are at 0 at the moment. If you use regular credits, it does increase every time you buy the slots. I think it gives you like 5 new slots every time or something like that. When you use cartel coins, that number does not increase. So probably what you want to do is max out as many as you can do with credits, and then if you get desperate, then you use your cartel coins. But that's just a suggestion from me. Chatting with other players, you guys see in the chat box up here, you can hit enter to automatically start typing in there. If you click on this, you can say, yell, general, trade, or PvP chat. If you do / any of these, so if I wanted to talk with PvP, I can do / PvP, and it'll automatically talk to people doing PvP. You can see here stuff that was done to you, stuff that has been done in general, missions, things like that, and that's it. Let's go in here. He killed the strong guy for us. We're going to kill all these weak ones just because, you know, why not? I don't want to get away with not killing anything at all. Perfect. We got some loot out of that. So there went the auto inventory that I was talking about, the auto loot. All I did was right click. It showed me over here what I got. So that's why I'm not really worried about actually looting it. I do want to kill this big guy just because he probably is going to have better stuff for us. And he might not. We might not get anything at all. But there's a higher chance. There we go. And did we get anything? We did not. We just got a hook talon. Let's go ahead and activate this thing here. Complete that mission. Boom. Done. Perfect. Nailed it. Oh, can I make it past him? Oh, I can. Nice. So we're going to come right back over here. We're going to go turn in this mission real quick. It'll probably give us a level.
I heard the explosions when you set off the charges. Outstanding, sir.
You damn right. You damn right it was. Looks like he gave us some gloves here. We're going to accept that. Now, when you get new items like that, it should automatically equip it unless you already have items on that slot equipped. So if we go to our character sheet, oh, it didn't automatically equip it. That's interesting. Anyway, that's perfectly fine. So you can see here, we have nothing on our hands. If we right click on this, these are all the stats. Yeah, I can't go. So it says bound hands. That means it's bound to us. It is a hand item. And then it says key stats, 21 armor, total stats, the mastery, endurance, accuracy, rating, and the power. Those are additional stats that are on this. So if you right click, it will automatically equip it. And you can actually see it on your character too. So it's not one of the generic games where it just goes away. And then this is achievements. So achievements are things where you can actually get titles and stuff from. If you kill so many of these, it might give you an achievement for it. There's a lot of different things you can look at for achievements and stuff. So he's doing fine. He just healed himself. I was going to help him. And then obviously we have this here. If you see an item like this that is glowing like this without this above it, it means it's a lore item. Pick that up as well. It will give you additional stuff. So let's pick that up. Take a look here. Dude, do you need help? Is that what you're asking me? I mean, I don't know why you attack so many of them. I don't like doing that, especially in this game. Yeah, see, he just ran over and just started attacking more stuff. He's just going to grab more and try to bring him someone else. So he's trying to level easily. As long as he gets one hit on all of them, it's not like World of Warcraft where you can hit one and then not get anything for it. If you hit one and then someone else kills it, you still get experience for it. So just keep that in mind. This player here, they have a companion. This is the very first companion that we're going to get as well. You can change the color of him and everything. He's very cool. Who's shooting at me? Oh, and they actually have lightsabers. What level are you? 80? Why are you even in this area? Anyway, so what was I talking about? Achievements. So if you're killing stuff in a certain area and you know, one of the achievements is to kill like 30 of them, you can get extra loot by doing achievements. It also does give you points towards different things. You can also end up picking up bonus missions, which I don't think there's going to be any bonus missions in this area. There might be, but I don't know. Grab that. Kill this person. We're killing these because we did pick up that mission. So we have to kill technically, what is it, 4 more of these guys, and we have to recover 3 artifacts. So if we go, looks like down here there's nothing, but we are going to check down there anyway in a second. Like I said, you can find hidden items. There's not always hidden items, especially even in places where you would think there would be some, but you can still find some. So the game is very tricky like that as far as whether or not you're going to get something. And we did actually get a, when we leveled, we got a new skill here. So, yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. Normally, I kind of sort them with, you know what, we will actually switch this one with this one. So these two are melee, these two are kind of distant ones, and then we'll just lock that. And we're going to run down here because I want to see if there's anything actually down here. Plus the extra XP, as I said, doesn't hurt at all. Nothing here. Okay. What about on this side? Can we get past them without aggroing? Nothing. Okay. Perfect. You can come across loot boxes, you can come across datacrons, which we'll eventually get to a datacron. Probably not in this episode, maybe in this episode, but we'll see. I'm trying to go as fast as I can here. So, one of the things I didn't point out as well, this sprint icon that's down here, the little bubble that's under it, that means your sprint is always on. So this is as fast as we can run. If you turn it off, he does go a lot slower. That's your normal run without the sprint on. It's just a passive thing that you can just always leave on. Okay, and then which way do we need to go? So we don't need to go this way, but we're going to go and check anyways for loot once again. There is a chest right there, which is why we came this way. Let's go kill this guy and claim our loot. Now, I don't know if loot is shared with other players, so if that guy who's right behind us, if he follows us in here, he may be able to loot that and take it from us while we're fighting this, so you do have to be careful with that. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm just saying just be careful with that. So we did get leggings, and we got a small satchel of crafting material. So let's open up our inventory. Like I said, you can go up here, hit inventory, or you can hit the letter that's right next to it. So I for inventory. And I know a lot of these things are very basic, guys, but I want to make sure I am covering everything. So here are some new pants. We can't wear them. It says requires medium armor. As a Sith Inquisitor, you can only wear light armor. We do have this small satchel that we can open, so let's open this up. Looks like we got some premium hurricane crystals. Go ahead and take those. They're not going to appear in here. Those are one of the ones that does appear in here under our treasure hunting, which this here is basically our companion type stuff. We'll get to that at a later point in the game. Can't do anything with anything else in here, so let's close that and let's get out of here. Oh, come on. And which way did we need to go? This way. Let's kill this guy again real quick. He might give us something new this time. Oh, look at that. We got a new chest piece. I don't know why that just didn't do it. I think I might have still been holding a button. So if we hit I, we can grab that chest piece. It looks like it would give us, technically it's the same amount of armor, but it is a different color, so we can equip that. And now we have gray armor on, which you can't tell because we're standing under a red light. There we go, gray armor. Let's run past these guys. They are going to aggro probably. Oh, guess not. This is what I was talking about with the red entrance here. You can see it is a Sith warrior only phase. If I was in a group with this guy, since he is a Sith warrior, he could actually share it with me to where I can go in there. Ours for Sith Inquisitor is over here. And then this area over here is extra, which we'll end up going that way in a second. Let's go over this real quick. So this is what I was talking about. If you want to invite another player to your group, I'll show you that in a second. I'll show you where that icon is once we find another player. Yep. Okay, so going with groups actually lets you, oh look, here we go. So if I click on him, I can click right here on his, this is his icon, shows his level, everything like that. I would have to click that, invite to group. But if he's in our group, I can actually go here, right click, and I could do none of that. I don't remember where it's at. It's probably in your preferences to let them actually come in here. Here we go. So it says your group mates can help you with if they are not Sith Inquisitor, or if they select allow access to same story class areas in the preference window. So it's in the preference window, guys. You know what? We'll go ahead and leave that just because it's going to pop up every time we go through a green door now. But we'll go ahead and leave it that way in case I do end up joining groups in the future. All right. So we are going to talk with Spindle here.
An alien acolyte. Unusual, but not unexpected. The Sith are not friendly to your kind. But that will be an advantage, I think. You are here for your trial, yes?
I am.
Learn the ways of the Sith from a doddering old man in a tomb, and hopefully to return to your master with the mark of my approval.
Let's be sarcastic. Say, no, I do this for fun.
Actually, I just came to get some fresh air.
Do you take me for a fool? No one comes into these tombs for the sheer pleasure of it. Not even me. No, they come for power. Because they sense that these tombs hold secrets of the dark side. And they do.
It's like, well,
But before you can learn them, you must pass a trial of blood. Survive this, and I will teach you what I know.
easy. So the trial of blood is the guys over here behind him. I think there's like 6 of them that we're gonna have to fight, maybe even 8. I think it's only like 2 or 4 at a time though. So who's first? Come on. Let's go, boys. Come on. Cheap shot. I like the way that one looks. That's all glowy. Now it's easy. And we did get some hand wraps. Let's check those real quick. Can we wear them? Light armor. Are they better? They are not. So we'll leave those. Okay. What is that? Glass cylinder, nothing of importance. Is that a ring? Oh, it's a waist. Oh, it requires level 5 though. Let's put that over there. Do we have a belt on? We don't. Okay, yeah, so we'll hang on to this till we get level 5. And then let's check this. Class and group story areas. So this is what I was talking about. The green barrier, red barrier, blue barrier. Okay, they're all dead. Let's go turn in this quest.
Excellent. These former acolytes wanted nothing more than to earn their second chance for glory by killing you and taking your place. But your desire proved stronger, and their blood became the mantle of your victory. Well done. But you are not Sith yet. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength, power. Through power, victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. This is the Sith Code. Commit it to your heart, and you will have the strength to crush your enemies. Do you understand?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I was going to pick Shut Up, but, I mean, he's basically telling us, you know, like, I don't know. It just seems more like we should pick this one. So when you're picking these, if it is an evil choice, good choice, anything like that, no matter what you're picking, these ones aren't going to have an effect. It'll show an icon here. It'll either be red or white. The red one is obviously an evil choice. The white one is a good choice. So these aren't going to have any effect. We're just going to pick absolutely.
Of course. I was born to be Sith.
See, we're still cocky, so it doesn't matter.
Then go. Return to Harkon and nurture your hatred for him. And use your fear of him to grow.
It's funny that he knows that we hate Harkon.
He may raise his fist to strike, but it is Lord Zash who determines where the blow will land.
We're going to ask about Zash.
But who controls Zash, I wonder?
When you know the answer to that, you will have power over both your masters. Now,
Of course,
go.
of course.
Leave me to my rest.
Okay, so that is going to be it for this one, guys. We're actually going to call it right here. thank you guys for joining me today. Definitely appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys want to see more of this, I will be posting it here shortly. I don't know how I'm gonna stay with the game. Not how, but I don't know how long I'm gonna stay with the game. I don't know if I'm gonna end up getting a subscription or not. I am still playing World of Warcraft as well. Obviously, jumping from MMO to MMO is something different, but I think that's just my ADHD, and I have been craving Star Wars for quite some time now. So hopefully we can get a good Star Wars game on the console. Don't get me wrong, the new Jedi Survivor I hear has or is an amazing game, but I didn't even play all the way through the first one. Kind of fell off there. I would prefer a multiplayer Star Wars game that we can play, and I'm not talking about something like Battlefront. I don't want a battle royale. I don't want something like Call of Duty. So I'm looking for something more of either a straight co-op or just a MMO on what's it called, on console. I will settle for when Knights of the Old Republic comes out on console, but for now this will have to do. So, like I said, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for joining me so much today. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you are not subscribed, if you are not liking the channels, please consider doing both of those now. I would greatly appreciate it, and it would help out the channel. If you are here for the long run and you guys think you'll want to be sticking around, make sure you're also hitting the notification bell icon. It will let you know every time I'm posting new videos. But thanks again for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video.